Greetings! Thank you all for being here today. On July 30th, 2009, Aspenberg came into existence at a little past 3 p.m. We are here today to celebrate 1 year as an independent nation. Today's event will last about 30 minutes and be followed by lunch. We hope you will join us afterwards for the great food we have. Now, we will play the national anthem. Please rise.
Okay, so I'm going to briefly explain what a micronation is. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a small nation. There's hundreds of them around the world. People from all different ages, as young as 13. Some people in their 50s and 60s even start them. And so what Aspenberg is just a fun little project between the Pion family and our neighbors, the Georges. And it's called Aspenberg because this is Aspinwall and we're in Pittsburgh, hence the name Aspenberg for the country. And we have a government, we have a police force of 5 people. We have a Grand Prince as our head of state, we have a Prime Minister as the head of government. So that's pretty much what a micronation is. They're all over the world, particularly in Europe and Australia, and there's quite a few here in the United States. And some of them are very famous. I know National Geographic is actually going to be featuring one of them out in Nevada in one of their future issues. So with that said, because this is our 1 year of independence, I received a few congratulatory greetings from different micronations of the world. I selected 5 to read. They're very, very short. The first congratulations that we have comes from Crown Prince Jonathan, the founder and Prime Minister of Australasia, and he says, quote, "Please accept my sincerest congratulations on the 1 year anniversary of Aspenberg's independence. May there be many more anniversaries to come." Queen Anastasia of the Kingdom of Ruthenia says, quote, "We wish your Highness and the people of Aspenberg all the best in the future. You have indeed come far in the past. You are an inspiration to other emerging micronations." King First of the Slinky Empire says, quote, "We would like to congratulate you all on the 1 year of Aspenberg's independence. Your unique government and culture is a great contribution and inspiration to the micronational community in many areas. I am looking forward to many more years with such a peaceful and well-organized country. Blessings to all Aspenbergians and happy anniversary." On the government of the Kingdom of Savant, we read, The Kingdom of Savant wishes to give our congratulations to the United Aspenbergian Principality on their first year mark. We wish you the very best of luck, and long may you exist on Earth. And lastly, from the Swedish Sunset Micronation, we read, "We wish you all the best. Warmest regards from Sunset Hill."
His Royal Majesty Grand Prince John I will deliver the first speech.
I'd like to welcome everyone here to the first celebration of independence for the nation of Aspenberg, an idea that my son Robert came up with 1 year ago to yesterday, and has come full circle to becoming one of the great micronations of the world. I wish to welcome you all, and I will keep this brief, saying that I hope you enjoy today's festivities. Thank you.
Our minister shall now give his speech.
Tell me when you're ready. Oh, you're ready right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for coming here, and hope you also enjoy the festivities. This nation, Aspenberg, never dreamed it would be what it is today, and that we would actually have a constitution that lasted for more than a few months. But it looks like our country is growing, and that we are doing well. And thank you all for coming here.
His Excellency, the leader of his opposition, Baron Jeff, has declined giving a speech today, but would like to introduce himself.
We can all boo. Boo. Boo.
Oh, come on.
Boo.
We wonder why he tries to leave our country.
Now, our founding father, Prince Robert, shall give the keynote address.
Okay, now since I asked everyone to give a 5-minute speech, I was expecting 5-minute speeches from everyone. My speech is 5 minutes, so please bear with me. On July 30th, 2009, I created the micronation called Aspenberg. I stumbled across the micronation known as Sealand and following this Malassia while online. I was interested in the idea of micronations and microstates, fantasy countries as some call them. I thought it would be interesting and fun for all of us to form our own micronation. After much thought and after seeking the opinions of my family, friends, and some co-workers, I decided to form a sovereign and independent state. It has now been 1 year since I have done this, and as I reflected back on this, looking over 1 year, I have come to some conclusions about our motherland. First, we have made numerous important achievements. Our election system is the best in the micronational community. We have paper ballots and free and fair elections. Our voter turnout is usually high, and despite some troubles in organizing for elections, our system is indeed the best. Our government is strong. At our regular legislative meetings, members of the Parliament submit bills and debate and vote on them. Our Prime Minister, Duke Stephen, and his cabinet, of which I am proud to be part of, have led the nation forward. We do indeed need more unity. This does not mean no independent thought or a single-party state, but rather it means that with our differences in ideology, we must still work together and respect each other's views. Our police force is indeed very small. Altogether, we only have about 5 members. But the police are contributing to the security and safety of the people and defending our socialist motherland. Even with the recent events, the police force is loyal to the ideas of freedom, justice, and socialism, and will continue to always work for the people. These are just a few of our many achievements. Others include our successful cooperative gardens, basic health care treatment centers, our recycling program and pro-earth policies, our advancement of women, and our movement to stamp out racism, anti-Semitism, and homophobia. Our outstanding website and the soon-to-be Abby's Craft store, which will be worker-controlled. We have done much and indeed have much to be proud of. I've also taken the time to reflect on some of our troubles. Indeed, in our short history, we have had to overcome many setbacks and problems. From the total collapse of our government in December 2009, to the new Stockholm successionist crisis, and more recently the tensions between the government and the police force. Having carefully and thoroughly thought about these issues, I must admit that some blame indeed has to be laid on me. I admit that I have contributed to some of the chaos and humbly ask for national forgiveness. Despite these setbacks and in face of opposition by some counterproductive forces, we have been able to accomplish much. But more is still ahead for us. To continue to have a bright future, a stable nation, and a peaceful state, we need more organization in our government. Now, I know that some of us have been more than willing to sit back and let others handle the nation. But if this continues, we will not be able to achieve lasting peace and stability. Furthermore, I urge all of you to participate. Each of us can and should make contributions to the motherland. We all need to take an active role in building up Aspenberg. Our revolution can only succeed if we all lead it. We are the creators of our destiny, the masters of the nation, and the leaders of the revolution. I believe that we are on the right track. Democracy, social progress, cooperation, and dialogue are the correct ideologies to embrace. If each and every Aspenbergian sets aside our minor differences and embraces wholeheartedly these ideologies, and if we all take an active role in the future of our beloved Aspenberg, then our future is indeed bright. In conclusion, I urge all of you to lift high the flag of the motherland, and together let's lead the revolution and march courageously down the road to the future that together we are creating. I thank you all for your attendance today and for your kind attention to my talk.
This concludes today's event. We will now begin to prepare the food. Please make your way into the living room as we get everything ready. Again, we thank you all for your attendance and happy Motherland Day.